Welcome to your reading for this 6th, 7th of March, full moon in your sign, Virgo. So let's see what's on the agenda today or on the storyboard. Let's see. Thanks for joining me. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's just get these cards out for you at this full moon time. Lots of things have been going on. It just seems to be the thing lately with this general period is that there's a lot of stuff going on, weather-wise, isn't there? A lot of kind of big events at the moment around the world. But this is for you, Virgo. So we come out here, Virgo, the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful card. We've got the home fires burning there, which enable everything to continue to regenerate and move. In the Thoth deck, it's called completion. It's a homecoming card. It's a happy home card. It's a very balanced card, the Four of Wands. It's sort of in some ways fire at its most regenerative, state or form. We then have the beautiful Empress, lots of nurturing love. It's sort of a Virgo out there who's got a pretty comfortable position and is sitting in a comfortable position. There's a lot of love in your world at the moment. There is an element of this reading which I think appeared for you, Virgo, in the new moon. If you've checked out the collective reading for this full moon in Virgo, it's kind of like just a point in time where we stop and think, okay, what do we need to maybe rearrange here based on what our intentions were at the new moon time? What do we need to maybe perfect a little bit more or alter a little bit more? There's elements of this collection of cards right here that somehow echo what was in your last new moon in Pisces reading. So check that out if you haven't already, or any other videos on this channel. So anyway, you're in a really good position here. Possibly, and to all intents and purposes, you're surrounded by and within a very secure zone at this current time. For some Virgos there, it's not going to resonate for everyone. We've got this Nine of Swords. There may be worries. There may be difficulty sleeping for some of you out there. It's a realization or an understanding that things can change quite quickly, that things can, often when we're in that zone of being and feeling quite satisfied, whether it's emotionally or whatever, generally secure and satisfied, we think, and happy, we think, wow, how long will this last? There can be that. There's a twinge of anxiety in here. The last fourth card we have is the Four of Cups. There's a twinge of the little element of worry within this, as if how long can I keep these cups, these four beautiful cups in the Thoth deck, it's called luxury. How long will I have them? How long will they be there? I don't think there's any point. And, it's sort of like Virgo. It is really, one has to enjoy the moment. One has to enjoy when everything is in its right place. To enjoy that, to know when to stop trying to maybe improve or whatever it is, improve it, um, pick it apart intellectually. The general directive here is to enjoy this period and not to allow that Nine of Swords to be, to have unnecessary worries, whether that's in relation to, is this a fleeting moment? Is this going to pass? I mean, everything passes, but, you've got a really solid position to be in at the moment. To be in. I'm getting a few things flying around. So we'll just get Morgan Greer. We've also got Brian Froud. Pixie and Fairy cards. We'll pull something from that. And maybe an animal spirit at the end. So let's look at this. Very secure, financially secure, a reliable partner, whether that's male or female or anything. It doesn't really, gender's not important here, but there's a security here in a connection is what I'm saying. This beautiful nurturing empress. Maybe there is, for some Virgos out there, a very nurturing emperor. So, the Empress. This is enjoyment, yes. It's love. It's the height of creative nurturing, the Empress. And with that, we have the Three of Cups, celebration, very much enjoying your home base is potentially a great gathering point for people, for comrades, compadres, friends. We have the Four coming out again. The Four of Cups. Opportunities can present themselves in unexpected ways, Virgo. In ways that don't appear to be an offering. There is an offering here. Are you doing the offering? Is someone else offering something to you? I think you are doing the offering here. Something with this Four of Cups. As I said, the Fours can be about an opportunity coming through that you don't recognise as an opportunity. I just get a Virgo here that underestimates their possibly their impact on other people. That other people do see you as a safe, kind of secure island in what can be a rough sea sometimes. This is what it feels like to me. And let's go through with this Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights sometimes. Questioning of the security that we've worked hard to create. Can we allow something? Can we let something go out of this? This Nine of Swords is a classic catastrophic thinking kind of card. Don't worry that, it's easy to say that, isn't it? Don't worry that everything will disappear one day. This is just what I'm getting from this. It's kind of strange. And it's not to say that it will, like life goes on and it's many different shifts and changes and all the rest of it. And we've got the Eight of Cups here. So we are sort of viewing things. We do have a level of objectivity. We have quite a clear, Virgo, quite a clear perspective on possibly how lucky we are, but luck's not the right word, that we have worked for this. To be in this secure position is just what I'm feeling. Then we've got the Four of Discs. Yes, is there something, another four, all very stable? Is there something that we can let go of there's something to do with that unfounded fear and worry. Now, there's a lot of tension in the air. I don't think it matters where you are in the world. I think there's a lot of tension in the air, and it's like things are speeding up. Now, that creates an overlying sort of, if that's the right word, or an external sort of buzz of possible sort of anxiety. But, we find ways of dealing with that, whatever works for us, be it exercise or meditation, whatever it happens to be. What's this Four of Cups, please? Four of Cups. Virgo, maybe it is just that realization that, emotional health and wealth, the emotions are quite something, are they not, in their ever-changing, wild ways. We understand that, Virgo, I think. You understand that quite clearly. We have the Devil. We are aware, Virgo, we want to be aware of not being too self-critical here, because there's no necessity for that. And I think for a lot of Virgos there is a tendency to be, and certainly a lot of people born within the that period, which was through the 60s, I think into the early 70s, I'm not exactly 100%, but the Pluto Virgo generation, I am one. There's a a kind of tendency possibly to have a sort of innate guilt, which really doesn't come from us. It doesn't come from anything that we have done. It's kind of like a generational what's the word, theme for that Pluto Virgo generation. So be aware of not being too self-critical. That there's no need to beat yourself up too much here. You're in a good position. Enjoy it, appreciate it as you do, because we are in ever-changing times. So enjoy the emotional wealth that you've got going on, and we've got the Master Maker here. We get marked along the way. We certainly get marked, whether it's just, in this current lifetime or in previous lifetimes, if you so believe in that kind of thing. But the Master Maker is about, achieving overcoming some lessons here. And there's nothing wrong with a slight course direction. There's nothing wrong with mixing it up a little bit sometimes. But we see here that we really have achieved a lot. Whether that's intangible things or whether it's in our own understanding of where we're at in our life at the moment, Virgo. You're in a good position. You're in a good position. Kim Cran's animal, you have the stamina that's required. You have the stamina required for the times that we exist in at this moment. Here we have the camel, sustenance, stamina, everything on board and within, to go on very long, arduous journeys here. You've got this. In the dark of the night, Virgo. Like a hermit that has the fiery light. In the dark of the night, the camel has a never-ending supply of sustenance here. It's a wonderful reading for you, Virgo, so I hope you enjoyed it. Take what resonates, just leave what doesn't. And check out the other readings if you are so inclined for this full moon in your sign. Check out your ascendant, Venus, Moon, Jupiter, if you know what they're in, and any other titles that stand out for you. So thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. Ka kite, Virgo. Bye.